Hello everybody and welcome. Today we're doing a day vlog, a day in my life. Today's actually very exciting. So we bought 2 new escape room locations and we haven't really remodeled them a ton, but I want to show you what they look like before we start doing the big remodels on them. So we're in the locked in. This is our Ogden location, but we have 5 rooms here that I would love to show you guys. So it's really fun. Also, we got a new microphone and new camera going on, so hopefully this looks good and sounds good. We're still working on it. It's barely brand new, maybe a couple days. It's not even a full week. I filmed on the camera for Jurassic Quest, but the mic's brand new. Hopefully it's really good. I'll show you guys that a little bit later, but I want to show you guys the escape rooms. Let's not worry about that. So we're going to start with our first room. So our first room is Lost in the 50s. So let's head on in there. We're going to Leo's 50s Diner. So look at this. It feels like you walk right into a diner. I mean, it's still a little escape room-esque. But this room's super fun. Right now I have the music turned off because, you don't want a whole bunch of blasting 50s music. But it's really fun. I mean, we got hot dogs. It's even fun. This boiler, the fryer, actually looks like it's bubbling. If we could take a little look in there. Nope, it's locked. They said don't get in there. We don't want to burn ourselves. And our milkshakes that never melt, they actually look really good. So this room's super fun. I really like it. I love the vibes. It's just a fun family room. You gotta do a whole bunch of dancing in here. That's even one of the puzzles. It's not going to be too much of a spoiler, but you got dance, do some stuff in here, and it's just really fun, honestly. One of the parts I do want to show you is it's actually a multiple room escape room. So it's not just the kitchen / dining area. We also have the back room where more puzzles are laid out. We've even started doing a couple modifications because it was very lock heavy and not many electronics. So we've had some stuff. Leo's secret recipes. Ooh, I wonder what type of recipes he has. So it's been really fun though. Like I said, a whole bunch of stuff that we probably still need to work on going on in this room, but I enjoyed it so far. So one of the funny parts about this room though, it was the hardest room in the whole building when we first started getting stats for it. We've had it for about a month and we're like, oh my goodness, this should be the family friendly room. Why is it so hard? So now we've tried making it a lot easier. We're trying to keep working on it. So it's kind of a process when you start getting escape rooms going, because you're like, oh, I think this puzzle works. And then you're like, never mind, it doesn't work at all. And it's time to move on to our next room. Something that still has 50 in it, but nothing like this room at all. A little more spooky. So our next room is Area 51. As you can see, we got some aliens sitting out here. This is a private office. Do not enter. Restricted area. I think we're going to break in still. So here we are into a secret research lab of Area 51. And of course, we have our authentic alien Lope, not a jackalope, alien Lope, and he does have his tinfoil hat on. This one's pretty standard escape room right now. This one's probably our biggest project that we're going to work on next. So it's all right, but it could use some help. But there's some more fun stuff in here. Like I said, just needs a little bit of help. So we go into the lab, and it's all black light. So over here, we got an alien on a tray. She's doing fine. She's fine. She's just not looking too healthy. But besides the point, let's keep going into Area 51. Let's keep going to Area 51. Oh, I don't think we're supposed to enter. It's okay. We'll keep going. And here we are. So the whole objective of this room is to free this alien over here and send him off to a spaceship, let him be free. So it's kind of a simple premise, but it's fun. Your rogue agent's trying to get in here and free the aliens back to his spaceship. But this alien does something pretty cool when you free him. He goes back to the mothership. So long. His name is Spam, actually. So long, Spam. There he goes. So long. Goodbye. And he's gone. There's no more alien. So it's kind of a fun little room. We got things going on. We got digital. We got to break into the system, let him free. And there's some really fun puzzles with this room. All right. But Spam does something really cool. Watch this. He comes back. He's coming back from space. And he does a little dance on the way down. Here he goes. He's dancing. He's got the jiggles. He's jiggling. It's right. It was a little rough landing, but he's doing just fine now. But this room's not too bad. It needs a lot of work, but I'm excited to get going on this one. But we have a more fun theme because, as a haunted house kid, this one's fun. Aliens are great, but we got a spook room that I want to show you. So our next room is haunting. So here we go and into the haunting. It's pretty fun. This room didn't have sound effects originally. Oh, things are happening, don't mind that. But spooky manor, trying to free it goes. Similar ideas that we've had before. Like I said, I can't wait to age this room up and make it feel like it's a declapsing manor. Honestly, I don't mind this room. Like I said, we're doing a lot of work on it. Clue stream needs a little bit of help, but that's part of our job. That's the fun part, is creating everything. But like one of my favorite features is, if you can see it, maybe now that the lightning goes off in the silly tiles, which is really cool. It really gives that spooky vibe. And sometimes a big lightning strike will hit, and you're like, oh my goodness, what's going on in here? Such as that. But there's some really fun features in here. Just a normal bookcase, you say. Wrong. Secret passage. That is honestly so cool, and that's how you actually exit the room. Is you get out of here, you free the ghosts, and you don't want to be haunted for the rest of your life. So get out the exit. It's really cool, huh? But honestly, this room has like some of the best vibes. It's just relaxing, spooky. Like you want to study in here. It's like one of those 10-hour videos. It's like relaxing thunder to study to. That's what this feels like in this room. But on to our next room. Hopefully this room's not too shocking. So, as I was saying, quite shocking, the lecture chair. So we are going to head into the prison, see what's going on in here. Oh wait, this is the viewing area. And right behind this glass is the chair. The shocking, the very spooky chair. Look, it even looks like I'm already in it. Ooh, ghost. But in here is our electric chair. So players actually start off in here. One person sits in here while the rest of the group sits out in the other room. And this mirror is one way, so they can see you. You can't see them. So hopefully you don't get shocked too bad in here. Just standard sitting area. Just electric chair. Let's just get ready for the day. Get all comfy. And let it rip. So on to the next room. The whole point of this room is you're trying to collect evidence to prove that you're not actually supposed to be in the electric chair. So it's kind of very spy. Hopefully the warden doesn't find you in the hour. Get the evidence, get out, log into the computers. People tend to really like this room. It's the standard theme, but it's a classic. There's even, look, guys, we're right there. Whoa. This one has kind of a depressing mood, but this next room, nothing's depressing about it. Because we have the glitch that stole Christmas. And right behind me is Christmas. We get to go up to the North Pole, so let's head on into there. We have a little bit of construction stuff in here, so don't mind that if you see a couple like pipes or whatnot. That's just us doing a little bit of construction. But as soon as you walk in here, it smells just like Christmas. It smells so good. And here we are at the North Pole. It's pretty fun. It's a cute little room, super easy, family friendly, but there's some fun tricks with this room. Secret passages around here. I wonder where. But this room is actually a multi-playing room. The premise is Santa's new security system has taken over, and that security system is glitchy. He's gone rogue and he's locked down the North Pole. Oh, it's a little scary, a little spooky. Glitchy's a little scary when you walk into the room. But he's shut down the North Pole, and we gotta deactivate him and put him on nice mode because he's in naughty mode. But it's a cute little room, a whole bunch of different puzzles. Like, this is one of my favorite. You gotta play Mario Kart and get some of the items. It's super fun. And once you shut down Glitchy, We gotta put him in dice mode.
Whoa! I'm not sure how that happened. Didn't cause
you went too rogue.
Santa. Thank you, LT1.
He can't froze there.
I'm sure Santa will leave a little something extra for you and your
Did you guys see how he almost turned his switch back to naughty?
Deactivate North Pole lockdown sequence candy cane. Have a Merry Christmas.
He's trying to go back to naughty, guys. I don't trust Glitchy. I'll have to show you guys. So when you're resetting this room or turn it off for the night, this is probably the scariest thing because he stays on all night. So very spooky. So when we turn off the lights, I'll have to show you him because that glowing red eye never stops. Never. But it's a cute room. Very simple premise, but people tend to like it. And if I'm going to be completely honest with, this is probably our first room that we're going to retheme and start doing like a brand new room in here because Christmas is fun during Christmas time, but in the middle of May, it's all right. You don't have a big audience for it. And those are our rooms. We have a control room, which I'll try to show you. So these guys never had cameras before, so we actually set up a whole system in here. This is where we're watching everything. There's 50s, an electric chair up and going. So kind of cool. This is a little behind the scenes look. So that's our new escape room in Ogden. Really fun. We have a lot of work to do because if you guys have seen our previous vlogs, we like high detail, immersive sounds and all that. So we got a lot of work to go, but the bones are here and I can't wait to actually start showing you guys what we're doing here because it's just the beginning. We just showed up and it's just the beginning. We also have a location up in Logan, which I'll have to save for another vlog because that's all the way up in Logan. That's about an hour away from Ogden area, so makes sense. But that one will be really fun. We have two other rooms that we have haunting at both locations, but we have two other rooms over there. We have Ripper, which is based off Jack the Ripper, and then we have Jailbreak, which is you're breaking out of jail. So kind of a sequel to Electric Chair or vice versa, which is really fun. But we have some more fun things to do today. We're gonna stop by a couple stores. I think maybe even a Lego store, which would be very fun. So can't wait to show you guys more, but that's the escape room part. And I really want to show this part off because it's very fun. I should also show we have a giant faux op room, which is really big. We're actually probably going to turn this part into a extension of a room or a room itself because this room is really big. This is just a corner. It's really big. So we are stopping by the Newgate Mall, just trying to grab a little snack, maybe look at some stores. So let's go ahead and head in there. So we went ahead and went to the mall that's by here, and oh my goodness, it's very, very dead. As you can see, almost every sign is just empty and there's just like nothing going on here. It's wild to walk around in. And the only live area of the mall is kind of by the food court and the movie theater, of course. But this is about it. These are the only stores that are really open, and a couple of the small ones here and there. But Pretzel Maker has two stores, so Pretzel Maker is killing it. And the only thing down here is a train station, like a mall train place, and everything else, the big end chain's gone, and wow, this is crazy. And since we're at the mall, we gotta get some Pretzel Maker. Here's the food court. My favorite is the little tables for little kids. They're so funny to me compared to the big tables. I don't know why. And that Greek food has been here for like 30 years, and it's like the best thing that you can have around here. Okay, so that was the mall. Completely dead and not a lot going on. So we'll see where we head to next, but that was a little underwhelming. Okay, so now we are back at home. We actually went to the mall for a little bit. We went to a couple other stores. We actually went to a new store called Bricks and Minifigures. We're actually really into Lego around here, so I thought it'd be very fun to show you guys what we got because honestly, I'm pretty excited. It's a new little store that just opened up in Ogden, and I haven't tried it out yet. And also my hair is down now because we actually went and got in the hot tub over at my parents' house because they have one. And when they got a hot tub available, the weather's been nice. You gotta take advantage of it, right? So let's show off those minifigures. So our first one we got is Hades. Look how cool he is. I really like him. I really like the bottom of him. He comes with fire. And honestly, I just really like him. This is from the Disney Series 1 set. And then our next guy, to match the theming, we have Hercules. Sorry about the dishwasher, it's a little loud. But I really think he's a cool piece. He actually has two faces, one where he's happy and then one where he's angry. But he's a really cool piece. So those are the ones Bryce got. The next one we got is Rocket Kid. He's super cute. I love the little like drawing of the old space logo from Lego. I really like classic Lego figures, so I love these like yellow figures. They're like my favorite. We actually got one more, and this is the one I chose. They have like a ball shoes. Oh, there's your little logo. But they had John D. Thunder. He's a pretty cool character. He's a pretty cool character. As a lot of people know, I'm into like adventure theme and stuff, so it's really cool, and I really like the look of him. He's super fun, classic. I said the camera's having a hard time focusing, but he's super fun and cool. I love his look. Old school. He's got that stiffness and thickness of it. Leon with the adventure theme. I've actually started up a new hobby over here. So I started up building this Lego set that my husband got me, and it has been quite the set. It is a big Lego set. It's the Indiana Jones temple scene. I'm almost done with it. I have a little bit more. I kind of have that big final scene. But what's cool about this is you have like boulders and whatnot, and it actually like moves really well. Or if you do it right over here, you can make this door fall. It has like all these fun little features. And of course you gotta have to swing across. Pass me the rope. Pass me the idol. And then over here we also have, let's hurry, there's nothing to fear here. That's what scares me. It's really fun. So I'm getting close to it. I have several more bags, as you can see. Lots going on. But actually, you know who fits in here? Oh, and I should show off, there's also some more characters towards the front. Very fun. But like, there you go. You can sit right there. Perfect. He's looking great. So what's really cool, so something that's brand new right now is I just got a brand new camera. So I've always used the Canon G7X. I actually have a really old one that I used to use when I first started vlogging. So I went from phone to like $100 camera to the G7X Mark II, which is still one of my favorite cameras. But as you can see, it's a little beat up. It's been very well loved. It's traveled with me to different states, to different countries. This thing has been all over the place with me. I really love this camera. But it's starting to get old. I think it's honestly more than 5 years old, which in the tech industry, that is like ancient, very old. So I'm actually going to go film on that camera and show you guys off this new camera. So this is my new camera. I really like it. I'm still learning a lot from it. This is the Sony ZV-E10, which is really cool. This is a whole stench. I'll get into that in a second. But it's really interesting because I'm a big Canon fan. So to order a Sony thing is very odd to me. But I liked how it feels. Of course, the sight comes out. So it's been really good, but I could shoot in 4K, I could do custom audio on it, because this camera is great, it's very portable, but the quality is a little older, and just like not being able to plug in a microphone makes it really hard for vlogging, because I want my audio to sound good, I want you guys to be able to hear it, see better pictures, so there's a lot of cool features. So over here I have my shotgun microphone, or I believe it's called the Sony ECM M1, I believe. But this this mic's really cool. It's like, wherever I have this like white part is where the audio is picking up. So if I choose here, you can hear the whole room. But if it's just like right here, that's going to be the very front of the camera. Or if I'm talking to you guys from the back, I could adjust that too. So it's been really fun to work with and honestly play around with. Like I said, it's a very adult camera, which is very intimidating to me because I'm not quite sure how it is, but I can change the lenses on it. I think I want to do it with the 11mm because I think I can get that wider shot so you guys can see it, because it pulls in really close, where this one is actually a really good distance, but that one pulls in really close. So I'm really excited to start showing off. I did in the Jurassic Quest. If you guys want to see that, I'll put it up in the corner. But also, if you guys are interested at all in these cameras or a microphone, I'll put a link in the description for it, because I'm really enjoying them so far. I haven't really played much with this, so I can't testify to it, but this is really nice. I really like the camera. I like it a lot. So that's the new camera. I really like it. I'm back on filming on it, but hopefully you can kind of tell quality difference, because now I'm shooting 4K. Ooh, we're very advanced. So that's kind of a big exciting thing that's happened in life. I was really wanting to get better content out there, so this is an upgrade for me. Something else that's been going on in our life is we are starting to play Cursed Strahd in our D&D campaign, which is really fun. Very spooky vibes. My character is kind of like a Jekyll and Hyde character. He switches back and forth, kind of werewolf as well. So it's been very fun. We only get to do that every other Sunday, but give you a little update. We are playing Cursed Strahd. My friend Mari made this for my husband because he's our DM. Definitely not Mimic. And that's hand embroidered, so that's very cool. Very cool. The biggest thing that me and Bryce have actually gotten into lately, more than Lego figures and cameras and all that, because that stuff is great, we got into Lorcana. Ooh, Lorcana. It is Disney's version of like Magic the Gathering, and it is super fun. We are really enjoying it. It's a very simplified game where you can just pick up a couple cards, get going. It's all about defeating heroes and stuff, and I really enjoy it, so I'm glad we get to play that in our spare time when we have some, when we're not busy with escape room, going out and doing fun stuff. That's what we get to do in our free time, so it's been very fun to do. I have very much enjoyed doing that. I just really like it because it's just Disney themed, and I know all the characters. I really like that part about it, and there's like songs you add to it. So if you guys want to check that out, I'll have to show you guys a couple cards. So here's a couple of the cards. So you have the squirrel from Emperor's New Groove, which Bucky, I swear he's a beaver. I don't know. But there's like Defiant Combat. It's very similar to Magic. But then you have Nana. So it's really fun that you kind of just get to recognize the characters that you're playing against. And they'll have special abilities and whatnot. So I very much enjoyed it, and this is my big box I've already spent too much money on. Once you get started playing card games, you never stop. Never. It's been a really fun day. We got to go all the way. So that'll do it for today. We got to go to the escape room, show you off 5 brand new escape rooms, our new location. We'll have to show you the other location that we started up. We have 2 new rooms that I can't wait to show you. Ripper and Haunting, it'll be really fun. We went to the mall. That was very dead. I didn't film a lot there just because of how dead it was. It's like, yep, that's an empty building. Yep, that's another empty building. Then came home, got some new minifigures, which I really am excited to show you guys because I love collecting some Legos. It's been really fun to just get into that, and also other things, cards, D&D, keeping it very nerdy here. And then finally, the new camera. That is so exciting. I can't wait to give you guys some better content because you guys deserve it. It's all for you, and honestly, it just makes me really happy to finally get a big grown-up microphone. So thank you guys very much, and we'll see where we decide to run Water next.